What's going on, T-Shirt Millionaires? I'm Charles Smith, and today I would like to share the printing company that I use for my T-shirt business. Now, I use a model called POD or Print on Demand, and basically this is a drop shipping business model that allows you to sell different products on your website without having to outlay thousands of dollars in cash for inventory up front, without buying any equipment or machinery. And then on the back end, I don't have to do any printing or fulfillment. And so the way that it works is if somebody comes to your website, they buy one of your products, you collect the cash up front, that order goes to the printing company. Basically, that printing company prints, and then they ship it out to the customer, and you never have to touch any inventory or do any manual work after that order has been placed. All you have to deal with is marketing your brand, running your store, and customer service, but all the fulfillment is pretty much taken care of. And this is a powerful business model, especially for people who may just be getting started. When I started my t-shirt brand, I was flat broke at the time. I was on my entrepreneur journey. I failed. I used up my cash doing other business ventures, but I still wanted to run a business. And Print on Demand allowed me to come in with my creative concepts, create designs, put them on products, and be able to sell without having to spend money on inventory up front. And so that's why I ended up getting started. And it has been absolutely a blessing for me at the very beginning stages, because I was able to grow my business up to multiple six figures. And then now I'm looking at different options to where maybe I can still use a print on demand model for some of the products, but then I can start outsourcing and bringing things in. So those are the benefits of print on demand. Some of the cons of print on demand is that you don't really have any control over like the quality of the printing. So if there were ever any issues, you don't know exactly what's going out the door. So that's one thing. I don't have tons of issues with that, but it does pop up. But the great thing is the print on demand company, they handle things greatly. If there are issues with my customers, they go ahead and send out reprints, refunds, and everything else. So that's the great thing about it. The next thing is that if you wanted to build your brand and put inserts within the, if you wanted to put inserts within your packages as they go out to your customers, you're really not able to do that as well. So that's one thing that you cannot include in the print on demand business model, but it still works out, right? People still love your product. And then the other thing is print on demand, the costs are a little bit higher as opposed to if you were to get it printed locally or even do it yourself. But you're paying a premium because you don't have to spend time, like I said, on the back end printing and fulfilling and different things like that. So what I want to do is just go ahead and bring you to my screen. I'm going to show you the different products that I make, how this specific software works out. And if you feel like this is the right thing for you, what I suggest is go below this video. There's going to be a link. You could go ahead and get a free account, sign up for the print on demand company, start creating products and start selling. So with that being said, come on and let's get started. What's going on, T-Shirt Millionaire? So what I want to go ahead and show you is Printify. And Printify is the print-on-demand company that I use for my specific T-shirt business. And I just want to walk you through the platform, how it looks, what they offer, and then you can make your decision if you want to click the link below to go ahead and sign up. But Printify, if you look at this, it has so many different products that you can add to your store. And as I said before, you don't have to pay for inventory up front. You could put your designs on them. They get loaded to your Shopify store or whatever platform you use, and then you're off to selling. And so if we come down and we look, we have all products. And if I was to scroll down, first we have men's clothing. So they have different t-shirts, different brand of t-shirts. You can also see what the cost is for these t-shirts and then how many sizes and colors they have. All right, so we can come down. You see they have all of these men's tees. And then after men's clothing, we have women's clothing, right? So we can come down and look at women's clothing, and we can look at t-shirts. And they have t-shirts, right? They have hoodies. They have long sleeves. They have pants, right? So let's take a look at the pants. They have like these yoga pants, okay? They have shoes that you can print on. Also, skirts and dresses, right? So the other great thing that I want people to know is don't just always think about t-shirts. Yes, t-shirts is the popular thing, but you could easily create, these women's cut and sew racer back t-shirts and have a full line of those. Or you might have these pencil skirts, create some cool designs to put on that. And then you can have a whole pencil skirt collection, right? So you could do so many things. Don't feel like you have to box yourself in with Dutch t-shirts, but they have all of those. Then we can come down and they have kids clothing. So you could create a whole t-shirt line for children, right? Bibs, you could do bibs, bodysuits, long sleeves, sweatshirts, all for kids. Then when we move down here, they have different accessories. So they have the bags, right? They have book bags. So say for instance, you had a child and you wanted to create a book bag, and so you created a book bag. It looked really cool. That kid went to school, and then basically it was like, "Mommy, Daddy, everybody liked my book bag." You could go and create a whole book bag line if you wanted to do, right? So, and you can do it. All you have to do is spend money on the design, put that design on these products, and then you're off to the races. They have duffel bags, accessory pouches, so forth and so on, laptop cases, right? Laptop sleeves. So super, super powerful. So if you look at this, they have all these different products that you can add your designs to. And so when it comes down to it, it's really about how creative can you be, right? Where's your creative genius? What ideas can you come up with? What market do you want to serve? And then once you put those designs on these different bright products, you can make thousands of dollars right off the bat if you have the right creativity and you reach the right market. We also have shower curtains down here. We have bath mats. I was on live the other day on Instagram, and I had gave the idea to everybody. Why don't you make a children's a line? You can have children's bath mats. You can also have children's shower curtains. They both match. These are both products that you could probably sell probably a little bit more than the average t-shirt and make a killing off of it, right? So that's the great thing about Printify and all of their catalogs. I'm not going to go through the rest of them, but those are everything. But you can search by products. But the great thing about Printify is you can also search by print providers. And so the great thing with Printify is Printify has a software. They have the app that you can put on your online store. But then when orders come through Printify, they have several different they have several different print providers that they outsource the work to, right? So if we look here, we have this company called Print Geek, right? And this looks like they're a company that's in Canada. We come down here, they have Monster Digital, okay? Then they have Tribe Socks. So I guess this company does all socks. They have some Europe, I don't know what that is, OPT on demand, right? So the one that I use for my specific brand is DTG to go. And basically DTG to go, I believe they have a few different locations around the United States. It might be 4 or 5 locations that they have. But basically this does wonders because when they get a ton of orders, or say somebody is out in California and they place the order, that order might get routed to the closest state in California so it gets to the customer quicker. So that's the great thing about DTG to go. Also, I have found that they have done a great job with my t-shirts. So, the quality of the t-shirts are pretty much, standard. They work out, it has good quality. People like them. I don't get many complaints from my customers. And so that's why I use DTG to go. But you can come through here and try several different companies. The other great thing is WOYC, they have all of these phone cases. So if you wanted to add phone cases to your product line, you might have a popular shirt and then you can add a phone case to go with it. That's an opportunity to sell more products in your store, right? So they have all those different print providers that you can scroll through and look at their products like that. Also, you can sort by like brands, right? So, you have different t-shirt brands, different hoodie brands that you can kind of see what each company has, and then you can add them to your store as well. So that's how you go through and you kind of sort through the product catalog on Printify. But then let's go through and let's kind of talk about the process and how it works. So if I come over here and I click on my store, what I'm going to do is click on add product. All right. And then say, for instance, I'm going to go ahead and use this Bella Canvas 3001. That's my favorite t-shirt. My customers love this t-shirt. So I'm going to say, okay, I like the Bella Canvas 3001. Let me go ahead and try to print on it. So I'm going to click on Bella Canvas 3001. And it's going to take me to this screen and it's going to say retail fit. It has all the specs over here on the right-hand side. This is actually a unisex shirt, okay? And then after that, what I can do is be like, okay, which print provider do I want to use for Bella Canvas 3001? All right, so I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to go ahead and choose start designing. DTG to go is what I use. The price of the t-shirt starts at $8.45. Shipping is $4. They have from small to 3XL, and it's saying that it's taking about an average of 4 days to produce the shirt. And then right here, it's saying that they print on the back, front, the neck, the left sleeve, and the right sleeve. The great thing that I like about DTG to go is because they do have the ability to be able to print on the sleeves. I do a lot of sleeve prints. I also print on the collar. So that's a great option to have. And then it shows all the colors. It looks like they have about 50 colors for this t-shirt. So what I'll do is I'll click on start designing. And then basically what you'll see is kind of like a blank mock-up of the t-shirt. And so you'll see like these rectangles and squares, and these are where you can print on the shirt. So you can print on the front, you can print on both sleeves, you can also do a neck label, and then you can print on the back if you want. So you can print all over the shirt, and that's what I really like about it. So the next thing that we would do is click on add your design. And what I'll do is I'll choose my device, and we'll just kind of start from scratch. And then I'm going to choose this PNG file that is on my computer. So I'm going to choose that. I'm going to click on open. And then it says my file is uploading. So let's go ahead and let it do its thing. All right. So boom. Basically, this goes ahead and ends up uploading to the shirt on the front. Now, the thing about it is I have some white in this design. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and change the color. So I can come down here. I'm going to choose black, right? And then it ends up showing up on black. But if I wanted to choose this color, like a dark gray, I could print on that. I could print on a green if I wanted. I can do like a pink if I wanted. Sorry about that. Sorry. So yeah, I picked all 3 colors. But I'm just going to go ahead and go with black, right? So I'm going to say, I'm going to print this on a black shirt. And what it allows you to do is you could kind of move up and down. You could change the size of the print, right? You just want to make sure that the resolution is good. And you can see right here, it says high resolution. But what I'm going to do is just make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to move it up to the top, right? And then as I scroll down, I can choose like this alignment. So I want it to make sure that it aligns evenly from right to left. So I'll go ahead and I'll click that. It aligns it up, and then we're off to the races. I'm going to move myself over to the side. So we have this, right? But if I had other prints that I wanted to do on the back or the sleeves or even the neck label, I could do that as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'll go ahead and I'll click next. All right, so once we get to this screen, this is the product details screen. So basically it gives us the mock-up of the front, the back. It has the different colors that I've selected. And it just gives me that idea of what everything looks like. And then I'll go ahead and I'll click next again. After that, this is where we basically come in and we put like the title of the shirt. So I'll say family over everything premium t-shirt, right? And then I could come down here and I can choose like all of my product description. So basically it has like this default description in here, but I can go ahead and I can just change that up to the wording and move forward. Also, if I want to, I can add a size description to the specific product page. And this is very valuable because a lot of people want to know, okay, how big is a large, a small, extra large, right? And so this kind of gives them some more guidance to look at before they go ahead and purchase. Down here at the bottom, you can kind of tag it the way like your store is. So if you have different collections and you have like maybe a tag where you have t-shirts, and on your store, you might have t-shirts going to a specific collection. It's an easy way to be able to manage the way that your collections are set up on your store. And so you can go ahead and tag it, right? So you can do that. You can click on next. And then here, this is the powerful part. So basically, this is where we can see how much we are getting charged and then what we want to charge for our t-shirt. So for a small, for this specific t-shirt, it's costing me $8.45. When we come down here to a 3XL, it costs me $11.39. So then we need to choose our retail price. And this is basically how much we are paying or how much we are charging our customers to buy from our store. So this is the upsell price. So I like to charge $29.95 for my t-shirts, right? So I'll choose $29.95. And what I'll do is I'll come down here. I'll choose the 3XL. Let me go ahead and paste it. Oops. Let me copy that. Let me come down to 3XL. Let me paste that in. I'm going to do that for the 2XL, XL, large, medium, and then that takes care of everything. And let me collapse all of these. So you'll see that, okay, $8.45. I'm charging $29.95. I'm getting a profit of $21.50, which is a 72% profit if somebody gets a large. If somebody orders a 3XL, it costs me $11.39. I'm charging $29.95. The profit is $18.56. I'm getting a 62% profit on that. So those are really good numbers, right? And that is the power of being able to do the print on demand. Although the cost may be a little bit higher than if you did it yourself, you still have that convenience. You don't have to fulfill anything on the back end. So after that, what happens is we click next. The changes are saved. And then after that, all I would do is click on publish to my store. I would choose the collection where I want to put it, maybe in my standard t-shirt collection. I would hit publish. And then after I hit publish, it comes over to my store, right? So I have the family over everything. I have a neck tag, the $29.95. All the customer would do, they were like, oh, I like that shirt. That junk is hard. It's fire. Let me go ahead and add it to cart. Check out. After that, it goes to the print provider, DTG to go. They take about 4 days to go ahead and print it. It gets sent out to the customer. I never have to touch anything on the back end. That's the great thing about that. So what I would suggest, y'all, if you're somebody who are just getting started, or you might even want to add different products to your product line, this is a great way to go. Remember what I said as well. This is an opportunity for you to not only sell t-shirts, but you can sell so many different products as well, right? You can add so many different things to your store, and you can increase your margins, increase your revenue just by doing that. So that's the power of print on demand. That's the power of Printify. If you want to go ahead and start with Printify, click the link below, sign up for a full free account. You can go ahead and get started today, and you'll see how it can help your business later on in the future as you start selling without having to spend money up front and then also fulfilling on the back end. So with that being said, y'all be blessed. And until the next video, I'll talk to y'all soon.